Hi, I'm Pete, and this is a Cubes unboxing. That's right, I have a huge box of puzzles from Cubes, and this took exactly 1 month to get to me, which I think isn't too bad. I paid a little extra to get the tracked shipping, so I was able to check it twice, 3 times a day for the whole month. So that was fun. No sign of the crushing machine anymore. I'm really impressed. Yeah. So yeah, let's open this up and see what I got. Oh boy, and figure out how to do it. I guess the top. That looks right. Or maybe I could go in. Yeah, maybe here. That would probably be the bottom. Okay, I'm gonna try this. So yeah, this will be the last order for this year that we get in, and yeah, I'm pretty happy to be getting these puzzles. Now, one of them's a little bit controversial, but you know, I think it's all in good fun, really. I think it's going to be great. You can see a little hint maybe as to what I might be getting in the background here. I don't know if you saw that. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think I guess I could go try that. Okay, yeah. Well, I don't want to cut too deep, right? You just never know. There we go. There we go. Yeah. So that's it. Yeah. So on my last unboxing, I didn't show off the condition of the box because I'd actually had to. A lot of the damage to it was from me getting it out of my mailbox. They shoved it in there. It was really tight. This one I got my own. They put it in a bin, a postal bin for me. So anyway, all right, here we go. This is okay. This is great. This is, we can see we got some bubble paper. All right, so here's one of the puzzles I was going for. Oh, two of the puzzles I was going for. There's only 3 puzzles in the box. Oh, this looks great. This looks great. And oh, what is this? Really? Seriously? Some Lego? Are they kidding? That's fantastic. Unbelievable. And look at that. Oh, are you seeing this? This is a microscopic, minuscule Rubik's Cube. Wow, that's unbelievable. I'm already very happy with these gifts, and I haven't even gotten to the one I was going for. Well, I was going for all of these actually, but this is the one. This is the big one. This is the controversial puzzle. What do you think it is? Oh my goodness. Okay, there we are. Okay, the box is empty. There we are. Oh, oops. I can't do that anymore. I gotta remember. I can't do that anymore. Okay. So, okay, this is what we're going for here. Look at that. Isn't that a beautiful box? Wow. That is just fantastic. Okay, so I'm just gonna put that in the background and put those excellent gifts in the background. All right, let's take a look at these other two just at the beginning here. So when I was doing my my puzzle collection video, my one of them, I think part 1, I said that I had a problem with cuboids, and as you can see here, and I do. So of course, then I had to find that there's another cuboid, right? So this is the WitEden 3x3x8 Cuboid, and what they called it online was they called it Centrosymmetric, all one word. So it's kind of yeah. And what are they calling it? I can't even read that. Anyway, they're just calling it 3x3x8 Cuboid. That's it. Now, one of the things I I notice here, oh, okay, it just seemed kind of short. This is a 7-layer. This is a 7-layer, and this is symmetric. You see, like that. And then this is a 6-layer, but it's asymmetric, which is a lot of fun. I've really grown to appreciate them over the years. I didn't like them at first, but I really like this. You get some very cool parodies with the asymmetrical ones. Okay, so that's this is the WitEden. So it should be very similar to this, but 8 layers instead of 7. All right, what does it say? Warning. Oh boy. It says, avoid to put any parts into mouth or choke on. Very good advice for anything, really. Don't dismantle a cube by force, of course. And then that's it. So they're actually showing, oh, I see. Okay, so they've got the 3x3x8. They have the 3x3x7 and 2 different variants of it. And then they have other puzzles. So, okay, well, let's open this up and see what I got. Ooh, okay, well, that's whoa, fantastic. Okay, fantastic. Look at that. That is 8 layers, and yeah, we'll try it. It needs a little breaking in, but it's all right. Not too bad. And let's have a look at that turn. Okay, and there we go. So this is it's a, and does it actually turn this way though? Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out if it's supposed to actually turn. Otherwise, it's just a very, very tall cuboid solve. So yeah, that is very cool. I'm very glad to have this. Oh, it's just more of the same. Yeah. All right. That is fantastic. Very happy to have that now in my puzzle collection. So now we have 7 layers, 8 layers, 6 layers, and of course I have all of the other ones. Excellent. So the add-on for this order was this. So I just wanted something else to add to my cart because I had 2 things. I had the 8-layer cuboid, and of course I had the Super WeiLong. And so I saw this. This is called the Maple Leaves. So MFJS, Maple Leaves. I'm a little confused because I don't have it written down as a MoYu puzzle, but hey, it says MoYu on the box. So definitely going to be a MoYu. No babies, 0 to 3. So you gotta wait till you're 4. Made in China, and then there's some other information on the bottom. You can read that. And then it just gives some information about it. So that's it. Oh, I guess I could probably get out my phone and scan this, get some more information. Oh, there's even an international hotline. I didn't even see that. And then they give you some contact info on the social media. Okay, so what is this? Well, it's just a very interesting looking little puzzle. So now we will take a look at this. And sort of another puzzle along those lines, isn't it? I have no idea what this is. I made really sure I didn't have anything that looked like it. It looks a bit like it has some Skewb. Hi, Pete from the future here, and I'm just jumping into this video because there was a problem with my puzzle that really kind of derailed the whole show and tell part of this. So I'm going to finish the show and tell of the Maple Leaf Skewb, and then I'll briefly explain what the issue was. So, of course, it's a Skewb. We know that. And there is also should be a second turn. We also know that. This one's very clever because it's a 45-degree turn. And then you have his edge turner, which, it actually, as soon as I saw that, then I'm reminded of this one, which is the Hunyuan oblique turning tube. Yuan? somebody can correct my pronunciation down in the comments. But it's really identical in that sense to this. This is the V1 of this series. This is the V3, where it has a 3-piece disc, which leads to things like this, where you can actually separate the different halves, and it gets very, very complicated. So yeah, there is a long tradition of this type of puzzle, and this just it keeps that tradition going. In this case, it's 2 leaves, and I haven't really looked at it enough to know if you can separate. I would think you could, if there's a way to now get these separated, etc. Probably, but anyway, I'm really happy to get this. $5, that's quite something. Turns great. I have absolutely no problem with it. So I will tell you briefly what the issue was, and this is where I got really derailed, because basically the white face wasn't working. So, you know, my first effort to do this, and then I'm trying to turn it and it doesn't turn. So it was very confusing. So the issue is just there's a 2-part rail system underneath this face, and the mechanism is held together by a little tiny screw that comes up from the bottom. They all have that. And on the white face, it just wasn't screwed in enough. And as a result, the white face was too high, so that when I tried to turn it, these leaves wouldn't go onto the white face because the rail was sitting too high. So that's it. A very simple fix. Of course, the fix was very simple. Reassembling the puzzle was a little more complicated. But I do plan to do a follow-up on this, and I'll try to show some ideas on how to fix it if you have this problem in as efficient a way as possible. But you know, notwithstanding that, this is a fantastic puzzle. I'm really happy with it. I'm glad I got it. I'm looking forward to scrambling it up and just putting it through its paces. So yeah, $5 for this puzzle. So yeah, really happy to have yet another in a long line of these fun puzzles. This is the Polaris cube here. This one has also a Skewb mechanism, but you first have to turn these little leaves and get them all lined up. Or sorry, the vertices, the corners, get them lined up. Okay, I'm probably messing it up, but anyway, you get the idea. And then of course, I have that little magic corner helicopter cube. Now this one's a little bit more complicated mechanism, but still, along those lines, these small puzzles that kind of give you something you're familiar with, such as a Skewb, or in this case a 2x2, and then give you something else, right? Or in this case, you're familiar with a curvicopter or helicopter, but then they give you the vertex turns, right? In this case, they give you the internal mechanism here, and in this case, you give you these very interesting these leaves, and yeah, I imagine that there'll be some. I can see already. Yes, you can break it up, can't you? Yeah, I can see it already, right? So yeah, this is great. I'm really happy I got this. This was a box filler. I just wanted something else to. I had already picked out my 2 other puzzles, and I wanted something else. And fantastic. And I'm really not worried at all about the fact that there was that one little issue. Not hard to fix, and it may not really affect every single puzzle. Maybe it was just my little bit of bad luck on my part. All right, well, let's get on to the rest of the video. All right, so this is the controversial puzzle that people were talking about. I first heard it in on a cubing subreddit, I think. We're talking about the Super WeiLong, and basically complaining about how expensive it was. Well, it's not really how expensive it is, it's how much the shops are selling it for, I think is what it comes down to. I got this from the Cube's website, and you can go and look and see how much I paid for it. Nowhere even close to what the American shops are charging. So anyway, something to keep in mind. So I went for the 20 magnet ball core and maglev UV coated edition. So while I didn't I understand the UV coating. I'm actually curious to know because it's supposed to also change how the cube feels. But I've never tried a maglev cube before, so I was keen on that. And this isn't my first magnetic cube. Actually, I have a few of them. I think this was my first speed cube right here. You know, I've gotten a few since then. Probably my first real big speed cube, the Volk, right? And I do like it. It's very nice. This is magnetic and nicely tuned. I actually slightly prefer the puzzle that I got at the same time with it. This is the MoYu WeiLong, the GTS2M. I actually like the turning of this. I think for whatever reason, this just kind of suits me. It's a little lighter than the Volk. Anyway, that's the whole brief history. Of course, I have some other puzzles, and these are great. These are some other, you know, the Guhangs and all those puzzles. Okay, well, let's take a look at the Super WeiLong. Anyway, so why would a speed cuber get a speed cube? And that's a good question. And the answer is I like them. I'm not a speed cuber, but I still like speed cubes. You know, oops, maybe okay. I don't think I was supposed to do that. All right, that's a blooper. I'll just tell my editor to cut that out in post-production. There we go. Okay, I think maybe I'm just supposed to. Oh, it's a little bag. That's what it is. It's a little shopping bag. Oh my! I guess you're supposed to carry it out of the shop in that bag. Oh well, that's fantastic. Very happy to have that. Okay, so here's what. Oh, this is a very fancy box. Wow. So I don't know if you can see that on camera. It's a shimmer effect on the box. That's wow. Well, no wonder they charge so much for it. This is a fantastic box. So I could probably get out my phone and look at those. And then they have I can just see WCA, so I'm not really sure what. Oh, these must be records. Yeah, these must be records because they're very low times there. And that's, you say, why aren't you a speed cuber? That's why. Probably all of those were done by teenagers. It takes a certain brain wiring to be able to do those kinds of speed cubing. And of course the time to practice and everything else. Wow, this is just the box is great. So now how do I open this? Oh boy. I don't want to cut anything. I don't want to undo anything anymore. I don't know. Okay, that. Oh, okay. I think it's opened here. So, oh, look at that. Oh, okay. I think I got a magnet. Of course, it's got magnets holding it closed. Of course it does. So the box is magnetic. This is fantastic. Really, this is great. Look at that. Okay. And so now they have all the features of the puzzle. It's hard to read there. 9-level adjustable elasticity for the core. So 9 different levels, which I like. 8-level adjustable ball core magnets. Excellent. 20 magnet ball core and maglev. That's what I'm interested in seeing. The UV coating, I'm interested in that. The whole magnetic system, and then the time strap. Oh yes, right. This was the other thing. Oh, look at that. Okay, I'm just gonna. Yeah, there we go. So this is what you get, right? And it is a big box. I get it. I can sort of understand. But you feel that you're getting something, right? So you've got a strap. You got this box of, I guess, accessories, or is this the wrist strap? This is fantastic. I have to say, this is really good. Super WeiLong. Yeah, so there's some very, very... Okay, so it looks like the paperwork. Oh, okay, and a little tool. Oh, look at that. Nice little tool here. It looks like it's very complicated. It has everything. Little metal bit and then some plastic stuff here. Oh, that's great. And then some instructions. Now, usually I just throw the instructions away, but I think I'm going to keep this because this looks complicated. It's in Chinese too, so I have to... Oh, no, they've got some English part here too. I was just going to head off to Google Translate. Okay, so they're explaining what the tool's all about and what each part does. Oh, this is excellent. Wow, look at that. Oh, it shows you the whole thing. Okay, shows you how to install the strap and everything. Okay, so, and then you get some of these. Team MoYu. Okay, very good. And then, yeah, and then I don't know what this says, but there you go. So somebody's autographed there. You can tell me who that is down in the comments if you know. Okay. Oops. Okay, great. And then nice big, oh, is it gonna teach me how to solve it? Oh, that would be fantastic. Oh, no, I think it's, I don't really know. Okay, I'll have to read that afterwards. So these are some instructions. I'm not going to throw them away for a change. I'm going to keep the instructions. Okay, here we go. Well, let's just see what this, wow, I gotta, uh-oh. That's just, okay, I think, oh, it's I was wondering, it's like, seemed incredibly heavy, but it's actually in some sort of, it's in this strap thing. Oh boy, there we are. Okay, wow, they really spared no expense here. This is great. This is a luxury cube, isn't it? Really, what it comes down to. So it's pretty obvious, I guess. Whoa, okay, that wasn't obvious. And this is a little carrier for it. Wow, look at that. Okay, so my first impression is quite shiny. Definitely very, very shiny. And I guess that's a UV coating. But it's not slippery. It doesn't strike me as it. Ooh, wow, that turning. Okay, yeah, okay. So out of the box, yes, I'm very, very, very impressed. Just absolutely fantastic turning. Wow. Yeah, it's like night and day with the other ones. Okay. All right. I really didn't know what to expect, and because I'm not a speed cuber, it wasn't that important that it turned well, but fantastic. Yeah. Okay, this Maglev stuff, now I'm a believer. Wow, that is just something else, indeed. Okay, all right. Well, yeah, that's something. All right, so what I'll do, I'm gonna solve this, but rather than slow down the video of me solving this, I'll do it as bonus content at the end. So stay tuned after the sign off, and we're gonna scramble and solve this. All right, and you'll see how I solve the speed cube. Okay, but let's take a look at the rest of this, because this is part of it, isn't it? Right? So they give you this strap here, and I guess they had some instructions for how to put it together. Oh my. Okay. Well, I'll figure that out. Okay. Ah, there it is. Okay. I was just trying to see if they had some, if they were telling you which end to put. Oh, I see, it's on the side here. Okay. See, if you want the button to, okay, well, I'll just, yeah. Okay, famous last words, I'll figure it out kind of thing. No, maybe not. Okay, that looks pretty good. Yep. And then that, I'm hoping this is the right way, because that would be very embarrassing if it wasn't. So this is like an Apple Watch strap, isn't it? Okay, that one has to go down. Okay, so now, and so then you can just put it on your wrist like that. Oh, this is great. I think you gotta put it through and then put, yeah, so you could, so this actually makes a lot of sense, and I'll tell you why. All right, let's say you're taking. Okay, that's the part. Yeah, just want to make sure that's in there tight. Yeah. So let's say you're taking a bus to work or to school, right? You're taking the bus. You have a backpack on. Are you going to put your $90 cube in your backpack, right? How are you going to make sure it doesn't get crushed by your books or by anything else that's in there, right? So this actually makes a lot of sense. You can have all your books and everything in your backpack, and then you have your puzzle right here, and then whenever you want to play with it, it's like right there, right? And then when you're done, you're pulling up to your stop or whatever. I mean, this makes a lot of sense. It really does. You know, and here's the thing. I know some people said that if you're wearing this, people will think you're a nerd. If you're walking around with a puzzle in your hands all the time, they don't need any extra convincing. Okay. I think, you know, just wear it, right? We are what we are. This is great. I love this. This is fantastic. I think it's safe to say, and I really didn't expect that out of this unboxing. I think it's safe to say that this is the best cube I've ever had, easily. I know my Valk is really nice, and my GTS 2M is really nice, but this is just worlds better, and it's smoother. It's very light. This will improve my times, so I might even break 2 minutes, you know, solving the puzzle. But yeah, that's it's fantastic. Yeah, and I haven't even tuned it yet, so that's something. Now I don't know how you tune it, what the parameters are, but it's going to be a lot of fun going through all the different options and the different adjustments for the core and for the magnets, and yeah, so this is great. This is fantastic. Wow. Yeah, I really didn't expect that to. Okay. I really didn't expect this. So I'm really happy with the whole thing. Here, let me put this on my wrist here. Now, one of the things I was a little concerned about, and this could happen if you're on the bus and then somebody tries to steal your cube. But I think the button's not so big. I don't think it's that easy, right? For someone to reach over and because you could stop them, right? I think so. But I was when I first saw it, I thought that this was the release up here, so I thought that's a little too easy. But yeah, it's just down here. It's not too bad. Oh, this is great. I'm really quite genuinely impressed by this. So yeah, and you know what? It's fine. I think it's great. Now, you want to pay $90 for it? You know, it's fine if you can afford it. It's a lot cheaper to get it overseas, but you're going to have to wait for it, and especially this time of year, it'll be a much longer wait. So that's something to keep in mind. But definitely, yeah, it really is. It is fantastic. All right. Well, in the interest of just doing due diligence here, I think I want to see if this is my GTS 2. I want to see if it fits in here. I mean, it should, right? Yeah, it does fit. That's great. But it's heavy. It's heavier, so it shows you, right? There is a difference. Wow, that's something. So I guess that's the end of my unboxing for 2023. My last unboxing. Really happy with all these things I got. Really just quite impressed by the Maple Leaves cube. Certainly didn't expect that, and quite a nice bargain. I'm really looking forward to breaking in my 8-layer cuboid and putting it through its paces. And I got this tiny Rubik's cube. This is fantastic. It looks like a little bonus, and some nice little Lego pieces here for just to also fuel my my Lego addiction. So that's That's awesome. So I'm going to sign off the video. If you want to watch me solve this, remember I'm not a speed cuber. If you want to watch me scramble and solve this, stay tuned for the bonus content. As always, I do appreciate your comments, your questions, your suggestions. So do let me know down in the comments, what do you think of this? What do you think of the controversy? What do you think of the $90 price point? What do you think of the cube shops who tell you that $90 is too much, but then they list it for $90 on their shop, right? Would you instead save up and buy it from overseas, even if you had to wait a couple months? I'm curious to know what you think of that. And what do you think of this, of the WeiLong, Super WeiLong, is I guess what they're calling it. Yeah, what do you think of this puzzle? And of course, any other questions or suggestions you want, do let me know what you think down in the comments. And until next time, thanks for watching. Alright, well, this is the bonus content for my big puzzle unboxing. This is the Super WeiLong, the 20 ball core, 20 magnet, the Maglev. So I'm going to scramble it now, and notice there's no app to give me a good scramble. There's no timing mat, just me scrambling my puzzle, because I am not a speed cuber. And there's no problem with that. We all have things that we like, and not that I hate speed cubing. I'm not good at it, and there's some good reasons why I probably wouldn't ever really be good at it. So I just having fun in my own way by solving a puzzle. All right, so I think that's probably a pretty good scramble here. So if you want to time me, you can start now. Okay, let's just do that. Okay, and got that. Okay, so I just do a very simple layer by layer solve. Put the edges in, and then the corners. Now you'll see that I'm a proximity matcher. And so this is why it's really hard. It would be very hard for me to be a speed cuber, because I really have to have things fairly close together for me to be able to see a pattern, and that's just not compatible with speed cubing at all. I think I've got. I'm gonna have to put a. So, but it's still fun. Like, it's still a challenge for me to do it. I don't time myself because, again, I'm not really looking to get any faster than I am. At some point I might go back to doing F2L. I used to do it, but I think I messed that up. All right, let's try it again. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, all right, I knew that. Okay, so here's probably a good example of where I really don't care about efficiency. I got to rotate those three corners. And I did it once. If it hadn't worked, I would have done it a second time. That, and likewise rotating these corners, I just always do one corner rotation algorithm, and if it's not right, I'll just do another one, because again, I'm not speed cubing. That way I don't have to have my brain full of a whole bunch of different algorithms. I just have to have a couple good ones, and that's it. Okay, look at that, and still not too bad at all. I don't know what that time was, but that's the way I like to have fun with my puzzles. This is a fantastic cube. I really can't believe how much better it is. I wasn't expecting this, so I am really glad I got it. And yeah, I'm looking forward to just having this and being able to take it around and just solve it whenever I like. All right, well, that's the end of the bonus content, and yeah, bye now.